Geez, how many twists does one episode need? I mean, with everything that happened involving HamDeok, GyeongU, Consort Hwang, and Ko, and GyeSeong, and somebody not being of royal blood. You know how many times I've done this while watching the episode? Wait, what? Now, before I begin episode 10's review, I just want to mention two things, which I'm not going to talk about later on in this video. One, how cute is this picture? And two, I love the fact that Lady Shin got to smack Grandma's mate. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. So at the beginning of the episode, the queen confronted Consort Hwang about her recommending Physician Kwan to take care of the crown prince, and she wishes to bring him back to the palace. Here's the thing though, he's untraceable. It's like he disappeared, but Physician Kwan was doing a little bit of evil planning involving HamDeok. Now with HamDeok, GyeSeong was trying to stop him from going to the palace because he knows that he's going to commit treason. The evidence that he found, the map of the Eastern Palace, and the military strategies that he found inside a Buddhism book. But GyeSeong, he didn't care about it. The only thing he cared about was the mission. As HamDeok was going to the palace, GyeSeong was trying to make sure that his dad finds out about him, but GyeSeong informed his mom that he had to kill to bring the guy to the palace. So his mom had a plan to not make her son a murderer. Kidnap GyeSeong, take all of his evidence, and kill him, using the portrait as a reason why they should kill him. And then, as all of this is happening, we see GyeSeong being kidnapped, getting his evidence taken, and being hung, but he's saved, he's good. Now going back to the portrait, the king looked at it, but it wasn't a portrait of GyeSeong. It was a portrait of a tiger. Consort Ko went behind Hwang's back. She actually went to the queen and apologized for putting her son in danger and switched the portrait. When Hwang confronted her, she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What's so funny is that the queen asked the king, can she punish Consort Hwang? I'm like, yes, do it. She got demoted. Well, I was thinking more of a punishment than that, but demoted is pretty much acceptable at this point. Now, going back again to GyeSeong trying to inform his dad about HamDeok, his mom told him he already knows. As the king was presenting HamDeok his position, GyeSeong turned his back on him and told his dad he's going to commit treason. There's evidence behind it. After we heard him say he doesn't care about all of that, and he did care only about the mission, which the king was like, I understand that your mission was to bring him here, but if you knew about his tension, you shouldn't have. Now let's get to Songnam and Bogum. They were doing some investigating on GyeongU about some money embezzlement, so they start searching his place and found some records of his exchange. After doing some research, they found out that the money that he embezzled was to create a cooperative society, so the people there can open stores of their own. This whole time, I thought maybe he could have been just a little bit of a bad guy because he did some money embezzlement, he pretended to be blind, but no, he's actually a good guy after all. And then he agreed to go with them to the palace. And while still on the topic of Songnam, yeah, he's not of royal blood. And the rumor of that spread like a wildfire thanks to the grandma. I mean, in the flashback, she was the one that took the baby away. And I guess when the queen became the queen, that's still her son, so he was brought back to the palace. But this is just an assumption. And then we get to the final evaluation. We're gonna have to wait to the next episode for that one. We have a final three: GyeSeong, Bogum, and Songnam. GyeSeong dropped out for obvious reasons. Muon dropped out after his mom found out that he was sleeping with another girl, not sex, but literally sleeping with another girl, and he wanted to make this girl his concubine. But her job is not really viewed as acceptable. So the king and the court are not going to make the final decision on who becomes the crown prince. The scholars are. The queen knows that grandma and maybe a few others are going to try to persuade the scholars to pick a certain person. But the queen wanted to make sure that nobody leaves the palace until somebody is actually picked. This episode was just full of twists and I felt like I couldn't keep up. I mean, you got Consort Ko turning her back on Consort Hwang. You got GyeSeong turning his back on HamDeok. After he said he didn't care about the whole treason thing, the only thing he cared about was the contest, which was true, And the king told him, hey man, you shouldn't have brought him to the palace if you knew about his reason. But that means he could have continued his plan, so GyeSeong did something right. And then you got GyeongU about his money embezzlement, which I thought he was a bad guy, or maybe some sort, I don't know. I mean, the guy pretended to be blind and stole some money. I just didn't think that he was pretty much Robin Hood if you think about it. But the best part, in my opinion, was when Lady Shin slapped Grandma's maid and the queen punished Consort Hwang. She went from the first concubine, or I forgot the term for it, but she's the fourth one now. This is the second time that GyeSeong was saved because of a secret, and even though it's over for now, it's definitely going to be brought back again if the wrong person has a hand on that portrait. I know Consort Cole admitted that she has done something wrong, so I'm assuming the queen has it. So now she has to lock that thing up. And also, Songnam is not of royal blood, so that's definitely going to play a part in the contest when the scholars are trying to pick who becomes the crown prince. And if Grandma gets her hands on one of the scholars, oh, she's definitely going to blab about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the review and the episode. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.